hunting things, saving people, the family business. But the family business is about to close. That's right, Supernatural is coming to an end. Now, this news is about a week old, I won't lie, but let's discuss that. Before we do, I'm going to go ahead and say that my name is Elroy. This is my world, so welcome if it's your first time. If it is your first time, I'm going to do what every other YouTube channel does and say, please click that subscribe button, please click the like button, notification bell, leave some comments down below. All of that jazz I'm going to say to you right now, or I have just said it anyway. Let's get into this now. This news, again, is a week old. For me, it was a Saturday morning, which is about 6 days ago now. I open my Instagram account and I see this image posted by Jared Padalecki of the two Winchester brothers, Jared Padalecki, Jensen Ackles, and it's obviously a very dated picture. And I was thinking, well, that's pretty cool. It's very nice of him to, put that up there. So what's the go here? And then I read underneath it, and it says, "Dear Supernatural family, Season 1, Jensen Ackles and I want you to know that next season, Season 15, will be the last season of Supernatural. I am so incredibly grateful for the family that we've all built together. I love y'all and am more appreciative of y'all than my meager vocabulary could hope to describe. I'm also typing through tears, so please forgive me. Till next time, #Winchesters never die." And then I saw that Jensen Ackles had also posted something. He posted a video. I'm not going to show you the video. If you want to watch that, then I will leave a link down below to his Instagram account and you'll be able to watch that for yourself. But it does say that it's official. One more round for the Winchester brothers, though nothing ever really ends in Supernatural, does it? Now, that obviously breeds a whole lot of questions. I mean, it's to me, it just looks as though, and from the video, it seems like they decided themselves that after 15 seasons, they may be getting a bit tired and it's about time for them to just sort of say goodbye to Supernatural, which makes sense for these guys because these guys have been doing it for quite a long time and I have a lot of respect. 15 years to put into a show is pretty crazy. Just to give you a bit of background on what they were doing before, Jensen Ackles was in Smallville Season 4. That's what I saw him in first. And they did suggest that they had a big plan for his character, but because he got the role of Dean Winchester in the show, obviously they had to kill off his character, which is pretty sad, but still epic for everyone who loves Supernatural. Jared Padalecki was in Gilmore Girls, a show that I have not watched, probably because I wasn't interested in it at the time, but he was in Gilmore Girls for a couple seasons, which is pretty crazy to see where they came from, and then they went into this show, and this show they have been epic. It's been action central. I plan to rewatch all 15 seasons once the 15th season is done. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a crazy ride for anyone who's a fan of Supernatural. If you have been following, I remember I was 15 when the show first started, so it's half of my life the show has been on for. Think about that for just 1 second. Half of my life, and I've been a fan, and it's now just coming to an end, which is crazy. So I kind of wanted to just talk about a few different things here. The first thing is how they might end the show. Now, we've seen some very not very good endings for TV shows in the past. A big example of that for me is Dexter. It just wasn't, it wasn't what people wanted for an ending for that show. Some people surprisingly had this annoyance with The Sopranos. For that ending. I thought that was a great ending, and it leaves it open. And I think that probably to me would be a great way for this show to kind of end, leaving you questioning what happens after, but obviously people want closure as well, so who knows what they'll do. The real question I want to find out is, I know that a few seasons back, I think it was season 7 or 8, they tried to close the gates of hell. Will they do that again? The other question is, they've died so many times, each of them. Will they finally die? Will they finally meet the end of the show? Like, will they finally kick the bucket? Because they've died and come back and died and come back consistently throughout the series, which is kind of a running joke for the Winchesters, who are the only ones who get to do that, which is pretty crazy. Now, the other thing that I wanted to really discuss is who they could bring back for the final season. I think that it would be great if they sort of went through each season and sort of picked out a few of their more notable characters that we haven't seen for ages. I mean, people like Ellen and Joe Harville, who died in season 5, and who were huge from, I think, about season 3. They were pretty big, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was season 2, but they were huge in the show for those few seasons, and then they're dead, and we haven't really heard much about them since. So I would love to see them come back. Or, I mean, I know that Crowley in season 8, he went through the first few people that they saved and he started to kill them. Could they go back like that, or make the series feel like it did back in season 1, where you got to meet a whole new town each week, and you got to see a whole new case investigation and see what the kind of people were like in these towns? It was pretty crazy to see that. Now, I recently watched the 300th episode and loved the way that they brought Jeffrey Dean Morgan back into the show for just one episode, which was great. The question then becomes, will they maybe bring him back again? It's obviously not going to be as memorable as it was in the 300th episode, but I guess they could do that again, which would be pretty crazy to see. I mean, there's just so much that they have potential to do with the final season. I'm really, really curious to see what they'll do for this last season. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. What's going to happen, we have to kind of wait and see. But look, if you have anything that you want to say, anything that you're thinking about, anything that you think that should happen for the last season, please leave a comment down below. Let me know whether you like this video or you think that I'm just being annoying and rambling. That's another thing that we could do. Again, guys, if you haven't liked, subscribed, hit that notification bell. Please, it's waiting for you. Until next time, I am Elroy. This is my world, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye.